Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, you guys, so I am going to be doing a review. If you don't want to hear my review, then this is not a place for you. But if you want to hear what I have to say, then this is the place to be. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, I want to thank all of you guys. I have reached 408 subscribers. And yes, I plan on letting go my 9 to 5 for this too. So hopefully you guys would be the real ones that I've labeled us as, and go tell a friend about the channel, okay? I did receive a guideline strike due to posting the episode, so I'm honestly going to give you guys a review. I will play little snippets of what happened on this show so that you guys can be part of this, and it's not just seem as if I'm just telling you a long paragraph about what's going on with y'all not seeing nothing, okay? So I will let y'all see that. Also, I also will be letting you guys have the names and face at the beginning of each season. At the beginning of each episode, they do, of course, the introduction where you get to know the names and the faces of these girls. So I will let that introduction play so that you guys can get familiar and go back as many times as you want so that you can have a face with the names that I'm using. Rerun of episode 1 of Baddies West. It was basically a whole bunch of nothing, okay? So we're not going to even really show little snippets from that. But however, I did add some things to my shorts. So if you guys go into my shorts on my YouTube channel, then you guys can see little snippets that I did get to add before they deleted the whole episode, okay? Episode 1 again was just Natalie, her mom and aunt and husband sitting around in the living room area, basically telling which girls made it from the audition and which girls will be on this season, okay? There are a few women that were on the last season that did make it back to this one, okay? So, and basically they were your pop-offs, the ones, probably fan favorites, okay? And as this shows, I will be letting you know which ones, once we do the name introductions and all that, I'll be letting you know which one of those girls came from the last season for those who are just getting into this, okay? First season again. So, Natalie, her mom, her aunt, and her husband was all sitting in the living room area going over who was the girls, which ones made it for the audition. Going to the next scenes, they were getting ready to do a a photo shoot, I guess, for the introduction, okay? And they were mad at the fact that Krishan Rock and, what's her name, Tommy, were not seeming to be on time, as if they were being standoffish because they feel as if they've been on reality before. This isn't their first go around. So all the other girls are basically waiting on them to get their stuff together. It was just a lot, okay? It was very unorganized, and I hate the fact that they wouldn't let me at least play that first episode because it was horrible, okay? It was literally nothing going on. The most excitement you get from the first episode is the fact that Stunner did throw a drink at Tommy, and they had an altercation. That was the most you got from it. This right here is going to be episode 2. I'm finna bring y'all inside the sprinter after the introduction. So let's go ahead and get to it, this introduction of these girls, so we can know what these names, who are these faces that goes with them, okay? So, again, because I was kind of all over scrambling, trying to rush it all out. Let's get into this introduction so that we can put a face with the names, okay? Okay, so the first lady we have, this here woman is Tommy Lee, okay? She goes by the name of Tommy. Tommy is not one of the girls from last season, but Tommy is one of the ladies who has done reality TV before. And you can find her on the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta series, I believe. The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I believe she was in Atlanta with Rashida and all of them. So, yeah. You can find Tommy Lee on Love and Hip Hop. That's originally where she comes from, okay? That's why she feels as if I've been here, I've done this before. Y'all can sit back and maybe y'all can take some pointers from me because I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo. She's not, and if you watch the Love and Hip Hop episodes with Tommy, she's a firecracker, okay? Everybody knows her as the firecracker, and I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to do any spoilers. But definitely, if you want to know more about Tommy, I would go look up the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because she definitely did her character. Okay? So, no, she's not from the last episode. Yes, she has been on reality TV before. And she also did the auditions. So, a lot of people's probably wondering why did Stunner and Tommy get into it? Well, if you got to watch the auditions, during those auditions, Tommy decided that she wanted to throw a drink on Stunner. So, when Stunner saw her, when she finally decided to come for that photo shoot, she threw a drink back at Tommy. And it popped out. Okay? Went down. I did not like how it went down, though. I really feel like it was a sneak. But I'm going to pause it after every chick so that I can give y'all a rundown on who these people are. So, when you do get to see my little snippets or I'm bringing up names you might not remember, you'll know. This is the face to the name Tommy. Okay? Let's get into it. Get it, Tommy? Let me tell you about a badass bitch. Yeah. Everybody know her. Again, fan favorite. So, she's the one of the women that was on the last season. And she's back again. And Krishan is known for her pop-offs, okay? So, Low London did not agree with the fact that her and Tommy were deciding to basically showboat their time. Like, you guys rather went and did what y'all had to do and get it done and not worry about the rest of the girls and what has to be done for the show today, okay? So, a lot of girls felt as if Tommy and Krishan kind of made this about them. They were like, let's say, the stars who were trying to be, or let's just put it this way. They was like the mean girls in a way. Let me tell you why I say that. Mean girls, okay? You watched the movie, not actual mean girls. But they were like, you know, we done this before. I'm the show. Basically, y'all can learn something from us. I'm not late. They weren't never ready. You know, always giving some excuse instead of just understanding where the other girls are coming from. Look, I'll try my hardest to get here on time because at the end of the day, we are after a bag. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on the same page with the rest of the girls. So that way, and I hate talking fast, y'all, because when I talk fast, I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. Now, let's get back to it. So Krishan Rock is her. Last season, pop off. This season, still popping off. That's Krishan Rock. And she came from the Blueface girls. Before she was one of Blueface's girls, she was very athletic and she was on some type of, I don't know what it was, but there was something with her, you know, getting through these obstacles, and she happened to be the lady that succeeded at the end. So she was doing things before Blueface, basically what I'm trying to sums up to. She was doing things before Blueface girl, but Blueface, after that show, this is when we met this side of Krishan, the pop-off. Okay? Let's get into it. Oh, there she go. Stunner girl. Remember when I told you Stunner Girl's the one that threw a drink at Tommy? Tommy, this was the girl at that audition who Tommy threw a drink on, and she got her stuff back. She seems to be the pop-off this season, but when I watched, I think it's this episode, when I watched the second episode, which is this one, she seemed to be understanding if you talk with some sense. What she don't understand is somebody thinking that they're going to push her over or be able to say anything to her and she not be able to say those things back. Just like you feel like she got freedom of speech, she feels the same way. So she's a pop-off, but I do feel like if you have a grown-up conversation with her and not try to belittle her or make her seem some certain type of way, that she would be all right. Like, she would be able to have that conversation and understanding with you. But if you trying to belittle her, make her seem like she's a nobody or a little girl or run over her in any kind of way, she's not going to let that go on. And that's what she's giving. Okay? So let's get into it. That's Stunner Girl. Okay, Miss Cat. First of all, Stunner Girl was not on last episode. She's actually one of the girls from auditions. And so is Miss Cat here. I'm going to call her Cat. I don't care about all the misses and misters, and we're not going to add all those emphasis on it. This is Cat, and that was Stunner. And they are both from the audition. Low London. Okay, you guys. So Low London actually comes from Bad Girls Club. You guys can look her up also on YouTube. And find her episodes of Bad Girls Club. She was a fighter on Bad Girls Club, and I actually loved her on her season of Bad Girls Club, okay? So that's where she comes from. I didn't really see her in the auditions. If you guys did see her on the auditions, let me know down in the comments below, because I don't remember seeing her audition, you know, but she was an original bad girl. So that's how she gained her spot. She also had a problem with Krishan coming in late, and she also had a problem with Stunner like popping off on Tommy the way she did and when she did. Like her, Low London and Biggie said, like, it's a place and time for everything. And even though they understood why Stunner threw the drink and attacked Tommy, it's a time and place for everything. They just felt as if they were already running behind time, which, y'all, they honestly was. Literally the whole season 2, episode 1 was all about just getting to know the girls. And basically a lot of Natalie and her mom and her aunt and the husband took half of the show just by telling us who the girls were. And so now that we actually get to see these girls interact, then it's a lot of chaos because Tommy's late, Krishan's late, Stunner got in a fight with them. So it's like, are we ever going to get to finish this photo shoot? And I believe the photo shoot was for the introduction. Okay, but we're going to get to see more because I'm watching this with y'all. Okay, so real ones, let's get into it. That's Low London. That a girl, Biggie. Okay, so this is a Dominican Republican, and she was at the auditions. Okay, this is Biggie. Her and Stunner gets into it on the bus. Okay, with the I'm calling it a sprinter. They get into it on the sprinter with each other. She does a lot of talking. She does, but I don't know too much about her, okay, because she was an audition girl. So she did go on to sing through the audition that she was a business owner. She got her own stuff going on and basically won't nobody mess with her, blase. But this is Biggie, and Biggie does a lot of talking so far, okay? But I do like her little raspy voice. Razor. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they'll get to pair up on this episode. Since this is episode 2, we probably get to see the rooms and stuff that they get pushed off in, who gets to pair with who, and you know how they do that. So, but this is Razor, and she also came from the auditions. All right, now y'all know Scotty with the Baddies, Scotland. She came from the previous season, okay? She came kind of sort of at the end. Well, let's say the middle. She wasn't at the beginning of last season. She's probably came towards the middle, close to the end of the show, okay? And she's one of those women who, she's not too much of a fighter, but if you push her, she will fight. And I got that from the last episode. She did try to come and, you know, pop off in a way like she was going to knock some shit down, you know. But after she got to talk to all the girls and I guess experience how they were really moving in that episode, she kind of pulled back from the negative stuff. But her being Natalie's friend, you know, and trying to do things with Natalie and blase, kind of got her in a tug-of-war situation on last season. Kind of put her in the middle of some things she wasn't even trying to be in. You catch that reunion. She was popped off on by Rolly. So I don't even know if this episode is her and Rolly cool. I haven't got into that part yet. Let's even find out who Rolly is, because I don't even think we've seen Rolly face yet. But yeah, last season, y'all. Okay. DJ Sky. I'm talking about Sky. DJ Sky. If you guys are familiar with this Zoot Network, then you know that they have multiple shows under this network. And one of the shows that I remember her from is Bad Boys. I'm gonna say she was kind of flirting with Kurt Franklin's son. That's what I'm gonna say she was. She was the lady in like the what was it? The day of the pool party when Rio and Jonathan had that big old fight. You see her talking to Kurt Franklin's son, okay? So that's how I know her. I don't know anything else about her. I don't know if she's been on any other reality TV shows other than outside of Zeus Network, but that's where I know her from, and I do not remember her on the auditions either. So if you guys remember her being on the auditions, please let me know below in the comments, because I don't remember her face being in the auditions. But again, I heard that she was also like a babysitter for Krishan, so she's going to be the DJ for this season is what I heard, and pretty much to babysit Krishan. Okay. There she go. Roly poly. I liked her last season, and the reason I liked her is because she kind of reminds you of one of those down south women who will let you know, baby, I've been bald-headed before I had this hair, and I'm going to be bald-headed after I take this hair out, so I don't care about it, but you're not going to disrespect me. That's what she gives me. Okay, so that's why I kind of mess with Roly, but she do got that ghetto ratchetness to her, and it's okay, because as y'all can see, as a big woman there, she dresses it up pretty nice, okay? Don't mess with her, and she won't defend herself. That's how it goes. But she does say what's on her mind as well. Roly is also from last season. Oh, and also, Roly and Stunner Girl on this sprinter, y'all gonna get to see it because I'm gonna go and let you guys see it. Rosie and Stunner, they're gonna get into it. Spoiler alert. Yeah, they're going to get into it. I hated that, but something transpired where Stunner was saying everybody was going to be on the ground dead or something like that, and Roly didn't take that too kindly, honey. She didn't take that too well. She was like, dead? Who? Oh, no. Go get my Vaseline and my tennis shoes. But that's how she was, okay? So that's how she responded. That's how she responded. And if y'all don't know, Roly Big Butt is gonna throw down, okay? She's one of those big girls you wouldn't think she had all that wind. But the madder she get, reminds you of Hulk. The madder she get, the more energy she pulls out her ass. So don't underestimate them, baby. And of course, last but not least, you got Natalie. Messy to shoes. Since her Bad Girls days, okay? So if you guys don't know, Natalie also was one of the ladies who were on Bad Girls Club, okay? So she's an original bad girl from the Bad Girls Club, and they kind of boosted this show off that franchise, if that makes sense to y'all. Natalie just like brought the baddies back, but instead of being the Bad Girls Club, there of course are baddies. They are of course baddies, and Natalie is the executive producer, okay? So if you want to see Natalie in action before she hit the Zeus Network, you guys can easily look her up at the Bad Girls Club and put in Natalie on the Bad Girls Club, okay? Search that up, and Natalie's going to come right up because she had her few episodes as well, and she was a fan favorite. She also was very much messy and preppy, if you get what I'm saying. Witty. Okay, there's Natalie. All right, so now y'all have the cast of Baddies West. Okay, so we're gonna get into these little snippets. Let's go get on this sprinter. Let's jump in the sprinter. Okay, so right here, Roly's very upset. She felt like Stunner had the need to throw a drink at her. But if y'all got to go back and see if you guys can rewind it, go back, and Stunner made a comment that everybody would be dead or on the floor or something like that, dead on the floor. And so Rolly was upset about that. And that little altercation y'all just seen was after the fact that Stunner just threw a drink on Rolly, okay? Stunner not playing. Stunner, like, at this point, if I'm going to win, if I'm going to lose, or it's going to be a draw, whatever it is, I'm going to be giving it what I got. So she's not a runner. She definitely don't mind fighting. And Rolly don't either. But what I do believe is that Rolly will give it to her. Now, I believe that. But let's get into it and just kind of find out what Rolly had to say.
Drink in my face. That shit pissed me off. Like, I went in rage. Like, it was a rap.
We have not even got to the house yet. We just got started. This is about to be crazy.
I'm trying to catch. Okay, let's stop it right here. As y'all see, this little arm right here, this is Biggie. Okay, her and Biggie had just had words about, you know, it was the wrong time for you to be doing all that. It was just, we were all trying to get the photos taken. We had already been there, wasting a lot of time, just waiting on everybody to get there. Then all of a sudden they get there. Now you want to attack a girl, and she wasn't even the last girl. It was like after Stunner got to take her photo shoot, and when they got ready for Tommy, then she just went ahead and attacked Tommy. So nobody else after Tommy or after Stunner got to take a photo shoot. Right here, you already know that's Rolly, okay? I don't know if y'all got to catch her fight. Always rewind and go check it. I mean, check her face during the fight. Her wig's already off, honey, okay? She already ready. Let's see what's else going on in this camp. Po Natalie, they got your ass out too, baby. And I thought it was just gonna be Biggie. See, that's Biggie's back right there, okay? And at first, Biggie didn't look like she had no drawers on. So you gotta be careful. But who's standing up right here is Scotty, okay? I can tell by that blonde hair, that's Scotty. And that's Biggie. And they got Natalie face down, ass up. So y'all be careful. And she's shredding like a wild cat, so she might need to have a seat. And she like, let me get my bag out of here. I ain't got time for it. Y'all see, Stunner already cutting up. She don't care. I'm trying to let it see if it'll unblur, but nope. Where I caught it, it's blurry. But yes, Stunner's like, I'll get him. And Biggie's like, let me get her. Don't be fighting on my friend. And Rolly like, I'm going to F her up. Okay. Now she looking for stuff to throw it at him. Look at her. Got your butt out. Girl, got her hand all over your butt, child. She not mad at Tommy. Let me tell you why she not mad at Tommy. She did what she wanted to do with Tommy. She not mad at Tommy. What happened with her and Tommy? Stunner saw Tommy, threw that drink on Tommy. And honestly, because of the way it played out, the liquor on the floor, now you slipping and sliding, she really got the best of Tommy at that point. Okay, Biggie? So, I feel what Biggie's saying, but she not, no, baby, she not mad at Tommy. She already did what she had to do with Tommy. Her frustration is with you because you wanted to let her know that that was the wrong time and place, and it's the time and place for everything, which ain't nothing wrong with letting her know. But she was really mad at you for your mouth, Biggie. And you guys got to go try to purchase this, I guess, for you guys to see it. And maybe another YouTuber got it, you know, showing little snippets as well. So maybe y'all could catch it from them. But yeah, that's all it was, Biggie. She was mad at you, baby.
Because, bitch, you didn't give a fuck about turning up on nobody else. You should have been turned up on me. Are you bugging?
You didn't say nothing to her. That's another thing. See, I told y'all she would be doing a lot of talking. Now, after this little part, y'all probably won't go back to the van with me. But I'm going to let you know. This is what I mean when I say Biggie was doing too much talking. What you mean she should have been a cop? She had no problems with you. She had nothing against you until you let her know that was the wrong place at the wrong time. Then it was like, okay, so what's up? And she didn't even start fighting Biggie until Biggie just, it was like antagonizing. You know how you add fuel to the fire? That's what Biggie was doing. If you did decide that that girl was fed up with Tommy, why are you intervening or putting your 2 cents about it on how you feel? If you feel like she already hyped up, then you know this is not the time for you to approach her, businesswoman. Or this is not the way to approach her. Y'all on y'all way to a destination, get there, pull her to the side as a businesswoman, as a grown woman, and let her know how you feel. But when you guys put yourself on them people levels and then wonder why they react to y'all the way they do and don't give y'all that respect, it's because you went from saying you were all the way up here to your actions bringing you all the way there. Nothing that you do, another lady do, should cause you to act out of character, businesswoman, because that's what you should know. That's what they're expecting. They can bring it out of you. They're expecting to bring it out of you. That's what they're aiming for, and that's what they're going for. And for you to antagonize someone and you're a businesswoman, that's not smart for the brand, honey. Okay? But let's get into you.
Let me get her. Let me get that dog cat back.
Look how they got it. Titties all out and everything. Look. Okay, y'all, remember this is episode 2. And now we have Kat and Stunner finally in the house. They have arrived. Natalie greeted them at the top of the stairs. They were basically letting each other know, like, hey, if we can squash this, let's squash it, because they don't want to leave. They don't want to continue having this type of animosity with each other. But Stunner let it be known that she was ready for whatever, whenever, and however it was going to approach her. She was going to be ready. That's what she let them know. The reason she got her Muslim cap on is what she called it. Okay? That's what she called it. She said because she stayed ready from getting ready. And I think I told y'all something like that in the beginning of this here recording. But yeah, so that's how this is. They are now in the house. And even though this is episode 2, please, 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 please like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Because I am going to give you guys the review on the rest of them as well, okay? Every season that gets, every episode on this season that get aired, I'm going to try to give my reviews. So this is season 2. And you guys, just keep watching because I'm finna drop episode 3 right after this one. And we're going to get right into it. I'm up all night. I hope y'all is, okay? So again, Stunner Girl and Kat. They call her Miss Kat. I call her Kat because it's easier for me. Stunner and Kat has now entered the house. Natalie has greeted them. And they basically, trying to get it to where it can be resolved. And they don't have to keep this up every day like Rolly said. Because Rolly did make the comment of every day her and Stunner was going to fight. Hand clap Natalie like, so shout outs for your show because we finna get numbers for show. Because every day, Rolly said her and Stunner right here, that Stunner is gonna fight, okay? So that's Miss Kat and that's Miss Stunner right there, okay? But let's get into it and see what they finna do now. Okay, y'all, so Natalie goes to say, I have never saw the tooth imperfect, right? In person, talking about imperfect. Oh my goodness, look, I'm all over the place. Okay, so Natalie goes to say, I have never saw the tooth in person. Baby, Krishan takes the tooth out of her mouth and brings it darn near. And darn near puts it in her mouth. Like, oh, you've never seen it in person? Well, let me take it out and bring it to you. Matter of fact, you can have it. Girl, just look at it. Natalie's like, no, man, don't do that. There's that chin they got her on. Okay, let me stop moving. Okay. Boom. She's just like, man, what is going on? And Krishan's like, yeah, you never seen it in person? Here you go. Want to be a smart mouth? I'm going to take something out of my mouth and put it in yours. Okay, so I thought that was funny. Baby, she was just like, here it is. There you go. You see that little white part? That's it. Child, and not only did she put the tooth in Natalie's face, she tried to prove that her breath didn't stink from the face that Natalie was making and put it in DJ Sky's face. And put it in DJ Sky's face. She like, it don't stink. But did you just have to put the tooth in my face? Like I didn't question. I never saw the tooth. And she like, no, it don't stink. Girl, can you turn back around so I can rub your hair again? Girl, it's just awkward. Alright, y'all. I ain't trying to make it all about me. But like that baby Zoe say, let's kiki, okay? Baby Christian's like, smell it. It don't stink, smell it. It don't stink, smell it. It don't stink. Smell it. Girl. Okay, so move past the part of Rolly wanting to see where Stunner Girl at. Boom. They get to chopping it up and Natalie asks a question. Like, no, honestly, girls, like, how do y'all feel about yesterday? You know, with the whole photo shoot being messed up, with Stunner and Tommy, you know, how did y'all feel about that? And so Miss Low London here is like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of chaos. People were laughing. People were laid. And she told DJ Scott, she was like, you was there, you know what I'm saying, early. And she was like, I was there on time. DJ Scott, that was her reply. I was there on time. And Low London goes, right? And, you know, chiggles a little bit. Well, Krishan wants to get to the fact that you said that somebody was late. She wants to know what you mean by late. Okay? What you mean by late? Let Krishan know.
Nelly and Tommy didn't even get to do their shoot.
There was a lot going on yesterday. Like, at the end of the day, there was a little bit of lack of professionalism in all of us. Key little stuff. And at the end of the day, Stunner did.
Y'all can already see. Sorry, Biggie, I had to put you on pause, and that's where you were at. But Biggie, you ain't got no flaws, baby. We love you. Okay. Krishan, if y'all just caught that little glance, she's already getting frustrated. She can't even sit still no more. She went from chilling, leaning to the side to like, oh, I can't even get comfortable here. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. So now we see. Krishan done set up, baby, posture, demeanor. All of it's changed. She done set up. You see her fist balled up in her hand. She's popping knuckles at this point. You see the look on her face. Something's totally taking over her at this very moment. Krishan is no longer sitting back, gangster leaning on Natalie's armrest right there. She set up. She don't care that the cover's on the floor. She don't care if Natalie's feet stumping on it. Krishan wants to know, like, what's up at this point. And boom, Low London like, bro, all I've said was that people was late. I never said that I wanted to fight you. Here she go. She finna start. And Krishan like, you could only see my face right now? Right motherfucking now? You already would know. But don't try me though. Because you know I am a real baddies. I've been here since Bad Girls Club. And I've been here since the Baddies. That's what she giving. And I've been here since the Baddies. You know, her voice changing everything when she mad. Okay? She can be sounding so pretty and then out of nowhere it's like, yo, London Low, you finna find out what the London Bridges is falling down. She's like, I've heard that before. I know I'm making you mad, and what you gonna do? Krishan like, you don't even know. And what you gonna do, Krishan? You don't even know. Baby, listen. It's finna go down. I can feel it. And I'm not even on the scene, and I can feel the tension in the room. Okay?
You did waste everybody's time. Because you showed up when you wanted to.
I know Krishan, she don't want to talk. She wants to swing on whoever's talking shit. If you're running your mouth, Krishan wants to swing. She don't give a fuck. Something was gonna go down, for sure.
But the issue is, everybody.
Okay, y'all. So, okay, you guys. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, you guys. So, this pretty much sums up episode 2. Okay? This pretty much sums it up. Okay? And did y'all see DJ Scott? She like, I'm here to babysit. I am not here. She is not here to be part of this chaos. Okay? You leave your problems at the door, honey. She is not here for that. Sitting over there looking like Tiny Harris. She is not here for that. Okay? So that sums it up. That closed that chapter. You guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm finna drop the next episode after this episode. Please tell a friend about the channel. I love you guys.